right. KC. So this was finding a little difference here, or pretty doggone close, you know, between the timing of that, the elapsed time. See, the club shaft is right on the inside of your right foot there, with that driver on our left and your 7-iron. Wasn't that a 7-iron on our right? Or is that a different iron?
7-iron.
Yeah, it was 7-iron. See, just that little bit of difference, you know. But again, we were saying somewhere between like 54 and 60, somewhere in there. And it would be nice if you could get both the iron and the driver and the putter to all be the same. All right, so now let's watch. Now again, it depends a little bit, or a lot, on where I start it. But I'm pretty sure I'm starting them at the same time there. You see what I mean? Where I set frame 1 where the clock goes back to 0. Oh, wow. So now, interestingly, look at this. See, at this point, it looks like the iron is ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's farther down into the downswing. But see, now it looks like the driver's catching up because of the faster club head speed. But the elapsed time for most good players is going to be the same from when the club head starts to when it makes impact. But the kind of the pace of it. In fact, and so you would see it's faster down here, so that means the driver's faster down here, like we know. But that means that back here apparently it had to be slower. And I asked my aunt, the famous Hall of Fame aunt, about 30 years ago, I said, "Aunt, is it about the same for all the clubs, same swing?" She goes, "Oh, yeah." That's it. She goes, "But if there is any difference, I swing my longer clubs a little slower." So, and there have been some other great players I've heard say similar type things. All right? So that's the deal there. And so again, for you, we're seeing that one driver swing compared to the other one, you know, was just a little, it was interesting. It was just a skosh bit of difference. Yeah. Skosh bit of difference in the timing of when things happen. See, this one on the right there is ahead a little bit. But again, part of it is the way the frames fall. But you see that one on the right is ahead a little bit in terms of winning the race back to the ball. But by the time we got here, the one on our left was ahead. It's a little bit past the ball. So we would think that on that one there was just a little more club head speed. You see here it's ahead, closer to the fence. But again, I don't want you to get bothered about that so much. Just I want you to be cognizant of this and work on this fall and winter. Observe, make some good observations and conclusions about what is your swing count. 54, 56, 55, 59, whatever it is. And then again, try to make the same thing with your putter as well. All right, and then again, we worked on stuff out there on the course with continuing to get more and more comfortable and confident and convinced that indeed, you know, leaving a putter, a chip rather than a pitch is golf success for that approach. Yeah. All right. I've shown you that one already before, haven't I? Yeah. So that, just leaving that putt or chip rather than a pitch is golf success for that approach. All right. And then again on that batch in the 7th hole where Taylor's sitting here, that 7th hole, your 5th best one with the pitching wedge was 32 feet. The 9-iron was about 6 of one, half dozen the other. And then coming around on number 6 there, we hit those 5 balls into that much more complicated shot. Your average was 25 feet from the hole. And you ended up about what you thought you did. You're better than you thought. You thought 45 feet. You ended up 25 feet. And you thought 4 on the green, or putting or chipping, and that's what you had. You had 4 on the green, putting or chipping, and only 1 pitch left. So you're actually better than you thought you were. But you were smart to aim well left of that flag with that wind and that tight flag. So again, that 131 yards was much different there on the 6th hole on that batch than the 131 yards to the flag on that 7th hole. All right? All right, bud. That's everything we did, isn't it? Pretty good summary of it. All right, we'll stop there.